Hello everyone, and I know that this video has been in the works for a little bit, but I had to really think about what moments I really wanted on this. This is all going to be moments from my favorite and least favorite moments from the Wings of Fire series, which is this whole big boy here. I have books 10 and 9 and 10 down here as well. So what we're going to be doing, and this is all going to be completely opinion based, is that it's going to be basically me saying my favorite and least favorite moments from specific books that I've chosen. We're not going to be doing every single one. Unfortunately, books 6 and 7 are not on this list, and the reason why is, well, quite frankly, nothing really stood out to me in those, but there are some books that aren't included on this list because, for some reason, they just didn't have moments that really stood out to me. So this is all completely opinion-based. You can completely have a different, opinion on what you think is the best, what you think is the worst. This is just me coming from me. You know what's good. Let's get into it. Starting off with, I guess, book 1, Queen Scarlet's Throne Room. This was awesome. Oh my god. Queen Scarlet, she kind of sets the tone of like what's gonna go on here. Like you get like introduced to her whole throne room and everything, and she starts talking to all the characters. She roasts Tsunami, and like it's just amazing. I love this scene. I have reread this so many times. It is just such this, like, she really just like, I love the fact that she like is like okay with you like insulting her and like yelling at her. Like it's like she really does just set the tone of what's to come. Like you're in here and you feel like you're with the characters and you're just like, oh well, what the hell's gonna happen? I love it. It's such a cool moment. I can't do it justice. You have to read book 1 for when they all are in. It's Tsunami, Clay, and Starflight, and Glory's in the room as well, but she doesn't say anything in the scene, obviously. But it's just an amazing scene. Really, I love it. To show how weird and random this list is going to be, next is book 5. And there's actually a couple of moments from book 5 on this list. This one is a good moment. This is, well, the first one was a good moment as well. This was a good moment that I liked. This was Sunny meeting her mother, and oh my god, I had no idea that Thorn was her mom. I knew the character of Thorn was a thing. I'd seen fan art of her before. I didn't know who she was exactly. I was just like, okay, Thorn is a Sandwing, okay. And I didn't think much of her. I didn't know that she was the main, like, she was Sunny's mother. I had no idea. And, like, her introduction, like, she's such a badass. It really pisses me off that she never curses, because apparently she swears a lot. This is never shown in the entire series, which sucks, because people say that she has, like, a very vulgar kind of... I guess I should hold up the book that I'm gonna say. This is how random this is getting. Yeah, this book from book 5. Like, I loved I loved her introduction, that Sunny was following those 2 Nightwing characters, one of them being Starflight's sister. I think her name is Fierce Teeth Mike. That is correct. That is her name. Stop forgetting shit. And I just... I loved it. I really, really loved it, because she's just like, it's like this cute build-up and everything, where she's just like, you're really not here for the reward? Who are you exactly? And Sunny's just like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What reward are you even talking about? I just got here. What are you talking about? She just goes, it's because I think I'm your mother. And it's like, holy shit. This is Sunny's mom. I loved it. I thought that it was such an amazing scene. I really loved the build up to the end of that chapter. I was just like, holy shit. I think it ends with her saying, I'm your mother. And it's like, holy shit. I cannot believe that. She is so cool. She accidentally, I think she killed one of the characters, but they attacked her, and it was kind of like, hey, I'm gonna die if I don't kill them kind of thing. So, I do kind of feel bad, but the person was an asshole, I guess. I don't know. Getting into our first bad moment here, that's going to be again from Book 5. Book 5 was great, but it had a moment where the pacing really did slow down. And this is Sunny using the scavenger to try to find, I think what she was trying to find, the Eye of the Onyx or something like that. This I felt dragged on way too long, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about this. There wasn't really a good sense of mystery here. I'm just like, it's not gonna be where Sunny thinks it is. It's just not. I know that for a fact. If it's gonna show up, it's gonna be at the end of this book. I know it. And yeah, I was right. I thought it was really stupid. I'm just like, okay, she's just talking to the scavenger. She's kind of becoming like Smolder a little bit. Yeah, I see that. But overall, I just didn't really care about this scene. I was just like, can we just go back to all the fun stuff? Because this is really getting annoying. And I don't know. I didn't really like that whole scene. Number 4 on my list of good moments here, we have Darkstalker. Let's go ahead and talk about this scene. This is Albatross's mayhem. This dude goes nuts. This dude just starts slicing up motherfuckers. It doesn't matter what the fuck you are. Man, woman, child, whatever the fuck you are, he is gonna whoop your ass. Everyone is dying. Holy shit, this moment was intense. Albatross just goes apeshit. And I kind of feel bad for him because he kind of had a good reason to do this. But at the same time, I'm just like, there was probably a better way to do this. But, kind of too late now. But holy shit, this dude just had enough with his life. And he's just like, I'm just gonna fucking rip and tear until it's done. And this dude just went off. And to top it off, there's Fathom and Indigo running away, and they're just hearing screaming. And they run away and they hide, and then the screaming just stops. And to end this scene off, we have Albatross coming in with this creepy creaking noise, and he's like, grandson. And he has like this really cool speech, and I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. I literally went, what? I literally was like, holy shit, when I read that part. Seriously, one of the best moments in this series. I absolutely adored this part. One of the best. Really loved it. Just Albatross in general was a terrifying individual. When you met him, you thought he was kind of cool. But oh no. No. Part 6 on my good is Qibli being bought by Thorn. Let me go ahead and just move this out of the way so I can go ahead and grab book 10. This is Qibli talking about his past, and this is when Qibli being bought by Thorn. It sounded like I think I said Qibli buying Thorn. No. He starts talking about how his mother was this assassin, and she was basically a bitch. She was an asshole. And didn't give a shit about him. When he tried to be nice to his mom and get her something, I think it was like a coconut or something. Something really nice. Like it was like a fruit or something that she really liked. And I can't remember if it was a pineapple or a coconut. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. But basically, she's pissed at him. She's just like, if you steal something, it should be for yourself, not for me. Like, she's being like a real asshole about it and everything. And this dragon walks in and starts saying, like, what's wrong with him? And she's like, oh, he cares too much. She's like, really? Well, what do you want for him? And his mom's just like, he's not for sale. But she doesn't say it as in, like, he's not for sale. She says it as in, like, what are you offering, kind of thing. And she winds up buying him. He's fucking crying. He's just like, oh my god, my mom really doesn't give a shit about me. This is the worst day of my life. And then she kind of, like, makes him look up at her and everything. I think that's what happens. And, like, he kind of sees, like, hey, this person actually does care about me. And It's so cute. I can't. It's just one of the cutest moments. I'm just like, oh my god, Thorn is the home girl. I love you, Thorn. Oh my god, I love Thorn. Thorn is the home girl. Ruby is not the home girl. Just this scene in general, I loved it. So cute. It ended in such a cute moment. It's just like, oh, okay, this is why Kibbley is like always next to Thorn and everything. Why he loves her so much. Why he cares about her so much. Because she saved him from a shit life. Love it. Absolutely love it. Book 9 had a lot of things going for it. And, well, this is definitely one of it. Anemone versus Turtle. It was being built up in book 6. And now here's the payoff. Holy shit, this scene is intense. These two have magic powers. These bitches are freaking launching shit at each other, doing enchantments that are insane. And it ends on such like a weird note. Like, I really thought Anemone was gonna die. I'm just like, well, she's dead. He's gotta kill her, or else he's dead. But it actually ends in a really, like, anticlimactic way. But I really liked this fight. It was really intense for, like, even for, like, a book. Like, I didn't even think that shit was even possible. I thought, like, fight scenes were good for, like, movies and video games and shit. But no, this is actually a really good fight, and I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. Turtle doesn't want to fight, but he actually has to do it. And he's just like, you know, like, if I don't do this, I'm dead. And everyone else is dead. The whole Sea Wings are just gonna get screwed over because Anemone is rage-fueled right now. She wants to go kill Coral. This is not a good thing. I need to stop this. I need to find a way to stop this. And it's really intense, and I really love this scene. It was built up in book 6. You knew that these two were gonna fight eventually, and when it happened, it was worth it. It was definitely worth the... Well, that was number 6 on my good list. Number 7 on my good list is Glory saying that she trusts Darkstalker. This is a pretty, like, oh shit moment where everyone is acting weird throughout the entirety of book 6. I was going to put the moment that made me laugh the most in book 6, probably the rest of the whole series. This is the biggest laugh that I got, was when Darkstalker poked his head through the window. That was the funniest shit I've ever read in my entire life. Anyway, but that's not on this list. This is, because it's such like, this book just builds up suspicion because everyone is acting weirdly. Even, like, Winter is acting weirdly. This dude does not trust anyone, and he's just like, yeah, I trust Darkstalker. And everyone is acting weird. And you don't know why exactly everyone's acting weird. And then Glory she's acting normal, kind of, you know, she's a queen now, you know, she's got people to manage and everything. And Turtle's being like, shouldn't you, you know, be more suspicious of him? He's giving people powers, you know, this might cause some issues. And she's like, well, I just feel like I trust him. And it's like, oh my god, she's under the influence too? Oh my god. And it hits you. It's just like, well, damn. Not even Glory is safe. Getting back into more good moments, this is number 8 on my good moments. And this is coming from book 10. This is, holy shit, Darkstalker, Kibbley, and his grandpa in the cave. This starts off intense because it's just like, yay, Kibbley did it. Darkstalker's like, yeah, he sure did, and grabs him and flies away with him. So it's already intense. You're just like, is he gonna fucking kill him? And then he brings him down to the cave and just starts talking to him, and it's just like this really intense moment where you're just like, you know what I like about you, Kibbley? You remind me a lot of myself. And it's just like, it's one of those really creepy moments where he's just like, it's one-to-one with him, and he wants him to take off the earring. I'm willing to bet right now, because he starts telling him, like, I can make you an animus, It's like that. It's like fucking Darth Vader telling Luke to join the dark side. Like it's like this totally cliche shit, and I loved it. And like I'm willing to bet the moment Ghibli took it off, he would have been like, enchant Ghibli to obey my every command. Like, I'm willing to bet that's the first thing he would have done. First thing, he would have been like, yeah, you're under my control now. Willing to bet. But I love that part where he brings in, I can't remember his name. What's his name? Vulture! Vulture, that's his name. When he brought him in and he's just like, I don't know why you're so afraid of him. I mean, he's just so easy to manipulate. And he just starts fucking with him. He just, probably one of the most disturbing moments to me is when Darkstalker just goes, give him the mind of a newly hatched dragonet. And it's like this really fucking creepy scene where he starts acting like all goofy and shit. And it's just like, oh my god. Because I pictured like this really creepy, old, grumpy dragon just suddenly acting that way. And it was the freakiest fucking thing ever. Honestly, this moment stood out. And I was just like, wow, that was intense. And I'm glad that it kind of ends on such like a cool kind of moment where it's just like the Soul Reader starts going off. And Darkstalker's just like, wait, where did you get that? And I love that. I really, really like that. I thought that was really cool. So overall, that's probably one of my favorite moments throughout the entire series. Because just Darkstalker displaying his power. And it's just like, holy shit. It's one of those moments I'd say was really fun to read. Now we have to start getting into the bad moments. Luckily, there's only two. So, well, 3, technically. I already did one. Now, this book had a lot of good things going for it, but here comes the bad. Number 9, bad moment, Cliff singing. Oh my god. I hated this little shit. I really did not like this annoying little shit. Miss Sutherland, there's a little thing called restraint, okay? I hated this little shit. Now I have to read about him singing? Are you kidding me? I was literally sitting there looking at the pages being like, am I really reading this right now? Seriously? I felt like I was losing brain cells reading about this kid, and I'm just like, oh my god, someone just freaking rip his head off already. I'll do it, Jesus. Oh my god, I could not stand it. Number 10. Bad moment. You guys know what's coming, and I'm reading it right now. That's, of course, Ruby/Tourmaline winning. And the fight in general. What's to say about this fight? It's really dull and really stupid. People have told me that this is one of their favorite moments in the entire series, but honestly, there's too much cutting back to peril and everything, and you don't really know what's going on. I think the most they say is like Ruby trying to swipe at Scarlet and Scarlet landing a couple hits and everything, but like, honestly, that's the most that you get out of this fight. It's mostly just Peril, like, looking around and asking questions and shit like that, so there's not really much of a fight, really. It's not like the Anemone fight versus Turtle. It's nothing like that at all. And not to mention the stupid bullshit of, hey, I took off the earring, now everything's fixed, and I'm gonna be overpowered, and the stupid writing of Scarlet slipping. Are you shitting me? It's like a fucking joke. Like, oh my god, it's one of the stupidest things I've ever read. Not to mention the line that Tourmaline says after makes no sense. Or not, well, after Scarlet falls down. Scarlet doesn't even have a final word, actually. I thought about that recently when I was reviewing this. Not when I was reviewing this, when I was rereading this and making this list. Scarlet doesn't even say anything before she dies. Why not? Like, it's one of those moments where I'm just like, wait, what? The line that Tourmaline yells is for the Skywings. This doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't she be saying for the throne or something? Or I don't get it. Maybe if they established that this was her catchphrase before, but this is the first time we're meeting her, I don't get it. It's just one of those stupid lines. Stupid character has a stupid line. If this was, like, we knew Scarlet's catchphrase was "How thrilling." I guess this is hers. Does she yell this before going into a fight or after a fight? I don't get it. Ugh, it's such a stupid moment. I hated it. I was just like, oh my god. Ugh. Literally one of the worst moments in the series because it made me paranoid. And I'm just like, if Ruby shows up again after this, in any other book, the book's gonna suck. Doesn't matter how good it is, it's gonna suck because she's in it. I hate her. She's a stupid character. I really disliked her. I did not like anything about her. She was a spoiled, annoying little shit. She's like Anemone, but a Skywing version of that. Like, and they try to make her seem like she's a character you should like, but the entire time I'm just like, she's just an annoying, spoiled freaking kid. Her mom's a queen, barely paid any attention to her from what it seems, because, I mean, she gave her a military position, obviously, because in Winter Turning, he calls her General Ruby, meaning that she had a rank at one point. So, I don't see what her problem was. I hated her, and I hated her son. Fuck both of them. Jesus Christ, she ruined the possibility of having this badass scarred queen. Just fuck both of them, really, fuck both of them. But you know how much of a big fan I am of Queen Scarlet, but you might be surprised that the last one, my favorite moment in the entire series, has nothing to do with her. In fact, she's not even mentioned in the scene. Nothing at all. It has nothing to do with it. And that, of course, my favorite moment, the number 11 spot is going to my favorite, absolute favorite moment in the entire series. I adored this. I love it to death. From book 4. And that is Starflight using the Dream Visitor to talk to Glory. I love this scene. I love it so, so much. It is such a cute moment. I love it so much because it shows the cute and nicer side to Glory. We know that Glory is this sarcastic person and everything, but she has a nice side to her. This is when we really see her being nice, and it's so, so, so cute. I love it. It's so adorable. She tries to comfort him. He's like, it's because this book is so desperate. Like, he really wants to get out of his situation. He's stuck in such a shitty place, and I felt so bad for him. I felt like I was actually there with Starflight. I felt so bad for him. He tried to talk to Clay, but Clay didn't understand the Dream Visitor thing, so he was just acting like he was dreaming about his friends. And it didn't work, so he finally gets contact with Glory, and Glory gets it, and it's just like, oh my god, someone we can talk to. Because before then, he talked about, like, how he used the Dream Visitor on Sunny, I think, and, like, not Sunny, on Kinkachu, I think, and he heard his friends saying, like, they think that he's betrayed them, and he felt so alone, like he lost all his friends. And it's one of those moments where she's just like, no, I know that you didn't betray us. I know something went wrong. And it's so cute because she freaking puts her wing around him. She can't touch him. She's not actually there with him. And it's so adorable because she's just trying to comfort him. She's just like, it's okay. You know, we're gonna help you. We're gonna get you out of there. And oh my god, it's a moment that just touched my heart. And I'm like, oh my god, I love this scene. Oh my god, I love it so much. It's just so cute. Oh my god, I can't take it. It's so adorable. Oh my god, it's so brief, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh my god, like the desperation in Starflight and just the relief that, oh my god, his friends don't think that he betrayed them. Oh my god, because he's so isolated from them, and I love it. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite moments throughout the entire series. I love it to death. I reread it all the time. I love it. So freaking awesome. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. I might actually update this eventually. Might do another one. maybe even more moments that I really like and some moments that I dislike when I go back and reread the series, which is going to happen. I have to still start book 11 and book 12. I have them sitting right there. I should have started this weekend, but I had a bunch of projects come up and stuff like that, so yeah, I'm just looking at all the books, sorry. I think that'll do it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your favorite moments are. Or hell, you can make a video like me if you want to. It's really up to you. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed.